Hello, everyone. This is number 97 out of the 100 Lives Challenge. My name is Ingrid, and we're going to talk about public embarrassment. It's one of the biggest fears when it comes to public speaking is to be embarrassed in front of the group. So that just to paint the picture, there's a guy or maybe even a group of people inside your audience that are publicly disputing everything you say, or maybe even make comments about the way you look, or and trying to bring you down. I understand that that's a fear, and what it is linked to is your primal fear, and that is being placed outside of the group. When you are on that stage and you want to be the expert, you want to be the leader and the helper and the server of your audience. And then you have that guy. I say guy, but it could also be, I can better say that person who is bringing you down, probably under the name of now this is what you are really made of and all that type of blah blah. But the fact of the matter is they try to damage your reputation. And what happens at that time, you want to have that connection with your audience, and they are doing everything to break that connection. So that what they want is that the audience will no longer see you as the expert. So that places you outside the group. That's how I call it. And that is a primal thing, because when you are placed outside a group, you are vulnerable to predators. Remember, your brain is out. Your brain is not working for you. Your brain only wants you to survive, and it does everything to survive. So when your brain thinks that that is a real scenario, the fear of public embarrassment, or the public embarrassment, if they think your brain thinks that that's a real scenario, it's going to put fear into your mind, because that fear will stop you from speaking publicly, right? But you have that dream. You have that dream of helping people and reaching more people than just one-on-one. So what do you do? What do you do with that public embarrassment? Well, I can say this. Several things. Number one, when you have someone in your audience that doesn't like what you are doing, then there are also people in your audience that do like what you're doing. So the best thing you can do in that point of view is to redirect the attention. Acknowledge that you hear him, say that this is not a point of discussion on for today, but I'm happy to discuss it at another point with you one-on-one, and then move on with your presentation. The second thing that you can do is you can do a better job for the next times, a better job in selecting who you want in your audience, because that is messaging, and messaging is copywriting, that is totally under your control. The words you use, the words that you use, attracts a certain type of people. So you need to look at the wording, what you use. So that's the second thing that you can do. And the third thing that you can do is stop caring so much. This is going to sound harsh. Stop caring so much about other people's opinion, especially when they are confronting. Think if they are real or not. the things that he's saying, you know. For instance, if someone would say to me like, yeah, well, your hair is in a ponytail and that's so old fashioned, you look like you're 50 plus years old. I don't know. And he finds that offensive, then I can think, do I find that, you know, it comes across as aggressive? And I can think, well, what does this word mean to me? You know, what does that, what does that even mean? Ponytail. uh, do I find that offensive? What do I think of that? And if I think of that, well, I like a ponytail because you know that the hair is out of my neck and it's not so warm. When I use a ponytail like this, then it's not so warm in my neck. A sweaty neck is not fun. Then his words do not have meaning. I know that it comes across in first instance as a blow, right? Because he's attacking you verbally. But give it a second thought of what it means to you, and don't internalize it. You know, if he says, let's go back to the ponytail. You know, if he says, this is out fashioned, you're old fashioned, you're outdated. People should not listen to you because you use outdated information. It goes from a ponytail to information, but never mind. Then first think about, is that true? Do I believe that? So don't just take over his opinion. Think it through for a moment, whether it is your opinion or not. And then decide if you want to take on his opinion. Because that's the thing. Now I'm getting to the point. The fear of public embarrassment means that the words of someone else are getting to you. You internalize those words. And if you're not careful, they become yours. You start to believe them and they become part of who you are, part of your identity. You need to decide whether that is true or not. So if it's not true, like I'm not in old fashioned because I wear a ponytail. That's nonsense. So you decide, no, that's not true. Then the embarrassment that he's trying to create cannot hold. So there is no public embarrassment thing. You can just say, well, that's your opinion. I have mine. And I like my ponytail. End of story. And that is a thing that grows over time. Especially when you are in your teenage years, right? This is something that happens a lot. You know, school kids tell that you are fat. They're really blunt, right? They tell you are fat, for instance, and you keep that, you internalize that, you believe that, you have a self-low image, self-confidence is low, your self-image is low, self-esteem is low, all because someone said that. It happened to me when I was 11, when a school doctor said, you weigh too much, you should weigh 55 kilogram. And I was weighing 61 at that point. And how old was I? 12, 13 years old. And for almost 20 years, that number, 55 kilogram, became an obsession. Now, is that public embarrassment? No, but it's an example of how other people's words can get to you, especially in your teenage years, but also in your adult years. Don't discount that. And the way to counteract that is by deciding on your own whether you're going to believe it or not. And that is a process that takes a little bit of time to do, but it can be done. Because there comes a point, I can tell you that now, there comes a point where you start to care less and less what other people think about you. And that you get to decide, you get to decide, is what he is saying, is that valid? Does he have a point? If he has a point, I can work on a change. But if he does not have a point, he's just blah, 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 then let it go. Let it go. That's how I think about public embarrassment. You cannot totally, especially in these times, you cannot totally ban it because there are trolls everywhere, especially when you're growing and you're getting more known with your business. There are trolls everywhere. But do your marketing well and prepare. Don't give them ammunition by not preparing and then showing up and just winging it. Prepare for your presentation as much as you can, build up your confidence, do your marketing well so that you attract the right people. And if you have someone like that in the audience and he's totally going berserk, you can ask him to leave. And usually you will get the help from the audience who does want to hear what you have to say. Okay, don't give up. Don't give up. All right. 3 more to go after this one. 3 more to go, and then the 100 lives are finished. All right, see you next time.